Yeah, baby. We're doing it. Buckle your boots, doggies. I'm Clownvis, believe it or not. Believe it or not. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. On the roads must I do that'll do. All right, let's just jump right into it, guys. I don't know what you guys are waiting around for. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. We're starting up, gang.
Time to reach, go for it all.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Are you kidding me?
I saw so many shoes out, and I
It's
just
all
went,
happening right now.
Why not
We're
me?
live.
Yeah.
Follow the link. Swipe it up.
Mine and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, one half of the insane clown posse, and you're watching Clownvis to the rescue. I thought you knew. Woo woo.
And it starts right now.
Got it. Just one. Look at me. I'm here tonight to have a good time with ye. Clowny V to rescue ye. Hey gang, my name is Clownvis, but that you probably know. If you don't know that, what do you know? I'm Clownvis. Episode 187. Tonight, we're gonna have fun, gonna do it right. Got a lot of fun things planned every night on Clownvis. Clownvis to the rescue. I see you in the comments, you little midweek weasels, jumping around like you got the measles on Clownvis. Clownvis to the rescue. It's all good, it's all in fun. Pop goes the, I said, pop goes the. It's Weasel, but we will accept measle tonight. Pop goes the Weasel. Pop goes the Weasel. It's all good, it's all in fun. So get in the pit and try to love someone. Get in the pit and try to love someone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clownvis. What? Oh, we switched the buttons around. Sorry, we switched the buttons around. I must have thought you guys were mad at me for a second. Settle the hell down, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a lot of show to get to tonight. Thank you very much. Happy to see everybody in the comments, dropping little words that I can read with half my brain. I try to keep one eye on the comments. You know, just to prove that things are live and to let you people have a voice. We do have Super Chats engaged. Super Chats are engaged. If you got anything you want to say on the Super Chats, that gets my attention quick. But hey, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have so much planned for you. I don't want to babble up front too much. What I want to do is get into it. I'm telling you guys, there's so much. Let me tell you this. It's going to be a fun show. We've got some old things planned. We have some new things planned. And maybe you guys can take the wheel for a while. I don't know if we'll have time. Maybe we can do a Clown Hall meeting. If we have time later, we're going to do a Clown Hall meeting, all right? And we're going to do an old segment that we haven't done in a long time. Pukushu Shai Dort Gooey with the super chat. Thank you for letting me say your name. Poku Shai Dort Gooey. I can do it. I'm a professional. Thanks, Poku Shai Dort Gooey. What I was saying is this, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a big show. I do have some stuff to share to you tonight. And at the end of the show, I will address the fact that Norm Macdonald passed away. That is my all-time favorite guy. I don't want to talk about it right now. My brain is tired of thinking about it. If there's Norm fans out there, I'm sure that you've thought about it a lot too. At the very end of the show, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want it to be a bummer. But at the very end of the show, I'm going to play you a Norm Macdonald, a little clip, an audio clip of a thing that I was at. That I don't think everybody's heard this, and I know it's definitely not. It's not just up for grabs as easily. With the backstory, or the simple backstory I have, it's not, it's not anything. But it's one of the most amazing things that I ever saw Norm do, and I was able to ask him in this live situation if he could do it again, and you'll see what happens if you wait till the very end after the shout-outs. I'll roll that right before the credits because I'm not trying to bum anybody out, but it is a pretty fun Norm Macdonald audio clip coming at the end of the show. If we make it that far, who knows? Because we got a crew of garbanzo beans running this ship over here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check in with the squadoinkster himself, the little alien that could, is what they call him on the basketball courts because, well, he believes in himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Skawahee!
Clownvis to the rescue! What's up, doggy? How you doing, my main man?
Squeeb, I'm good, brother. And you, how are you?
I am good. So excited to be here for the 187th episode of Clownvis to the rescue. Really feels special, doesn't it, Clownvis?
It does, but Squeeb, to me, every night is... Measles.
Special. You're right, buddy. Hey, look, Clownvis, we got a big show tonight.
Yeah.
I don't want to hog the camera, all right? We're going to put Brainina 95 in the Qualm box tonight.
Oh, that's right. We're putting Brainina in the Qualm box. We've never done that. She wants to get in there. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, buddy. So just jump into the show. Move it along.
Yeah.
My name's Squeeb. Always here if you need me, dude.
I know. That's why I love you, Squeeb.
Love ya.
Thanks, Squeeb. Really good to hear from him. Like he said, Brainina 95 is just absolutely she is absolutely goose to get into the Qualm box. I don't know why. She just wants to try it. Like a kid, like a kid. She just sees something, she wants to try it. She wants a little part of it. Wants a piece of the action. Everybody wants a piece of the action. And that's why Brainina 95 wants to go in the Qualm box. I told her we could earlier. But before we get into that, I want to tell you this. Brainina 95, if you haven't been watching the last few episodes of the show, Brainina bought a goose. She bought a goose. And before I get into the story, I will read one more Puku Shai Dort Gooey super chat that says, Squeeb is my second cousin. Squeeb, is that? I don't know if that's true. We might have to fact check that, Puku Shai Dort Gooey, but gotta appreciate those super chats rolling in. Hey, this is what I'm saying. Brainina 95 is she got a goose. She brought a goose home without my blessing. I didn't bless a goose in this house. But she brought it home, and I said, all right, we'll keep it in a cage. That didn't work out. The goose kept getting loose. If you've seen the last couple episodes, you know that the goose has gotten loose. Well, I'm happy to announce, ladies and gentlemen, I, like a great willow tree, am able to bend, and Brainina, like a metal robot, doesn't bend as much. So we made it what we're calling a goose truce, and this is where I say the goose can come out of the cage, and the goose can just live in her room and not come out here and stand on my desk and get feathers and goose poop everywhere. So we have set up a Goose truce. Brainina is not mad. Everybody's happy. So let's check in with Brainina. You guys want to check in with Brainina? Let's check in with Brainina and her goose. Brainina!
Hello, Clownvis.
Hi, Brainina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Where's your goose? Where's the goose, Brainina?
I got rid of the goose.
You got rid of the goose? Why'd you get rid of the goose?
Well, it bit me.
The goose bit you?
Yeah, the dang goose bit me.
You're kidding. Well, Brainina, what happened? Tell me the story. What happened with this?
Well, I was just trying to chill out with the goose, and the dang goose bit me.
Oh, that is terrible. I'm sorry. So what'd you do? You just got rid of the goose?
Yeah, I just got rid of the goose.
Well, you did the right thing, Brainina. You can't have that kind of stuff going on. It's, Are you okay? It's all right?
I'm excited about tonight's show.
Let's see.
Every show is so fun, with or without the goose.
That's right, Brainina. We're gonna have fun tonight without a goose. You don't always need a goose.
Nina 95.
What a goose. I mean, what a gal. You don't need the proverbial goose to have a good time. We've had 185 solid episodes, 184 solid episodes without a goose. We don't need a goose for the next 186 episodes or 87 episodes. We called a goose truce, and then the goose bit her. What did I say? I'm not here to play the game of what did I say, but what the hell did I say? Huh? You can't let a goose loose. You can't let the goose loose. But oh hey, I saw your super chat. I think that was John W. Davis has a super chat saying, has Bethesda ported Skyrim onto Brainina 95 yet? John, you would be amazed. You would be amazed at the spyware, the ransomware, the protection, the walls around Brainina's mainframe. Nothing is penetrating her mainframe. I promise that there's no hacking. You can't hack this bot because she is truly more advanced than people realize. And remember, Brainina is a robot built in the 1980s to be an extra on chewing gum commercials. So they didn't have to hire a full set of actors. They could just put a robot in the background that could kind of move around. But the truth is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, this is exactly what I want to tell you. Check it out. Holy cow. Sorry about that loud music, but that's what you get when you get on Clownvis to the rescue. Clownvis, what are you going to show us? Well, I'm going to show you something during this midweek pick-me-up right now. We're talking about the $15 t-shirt sale happening right now at Clownvis to the rescue.com. You got to believe me, ladies and gentlemen, we have shirts. Don't be like this guy. This guy is a nobody. He's a no-shirted nobody. Look at him. Look at that face. He's sad he don't got a shirt. Climb this wall. Look at that. Look at the face on this guy. He wants a shirt. $15, guy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Pat you on the back. Look at that. Get this guy a shirt. $15. Somebody buy this guy a shirt. You know what they call that? That's what Joey from Friends calls smell the fart acting. Smell the fart acting. Buy this poor guy a shirt. $15. A lot of different t-shirts available at clownvistotherescue.com. Booty Muncha got a $15 shirt. Atta Booty Muncha. Atta Booty Muncha. And Pukushai says, lot of goose problems. I feel you. We've had our fair share of goose problems. Hey, gang, go to clownvistotherescue.com. I'm going to cut you off right there, Brainy. Hey, do that because we are making room. A lot of those t-shirts will not be returning. The sizes are limited right now. A lot of those t-shirts, it's the end of the run, and we're pushing them out the door because come Clownvis-toberween, even before, come in the coming weeks, in the coming week even, a lot of cool new merchandise coming down the pike. So we quite literally need to make some room around here. So we've been dipping in and moving things the best way we can. And we know that the whole world is jacking up their shirt prices right now, man. And we want to stand out in a crowd. Pete Garcia says, "Are you still coming to Nashville this month?" I am. I am going to Nashville 1 week from tomorrow. That being said, I'm not going to do a show that Wednesday night. I am getting down there a night early, I believe. So everybody get your calendars out. I won't be doing a show next Wednesday, but I will be here on Sunday, so don't worry. But yeah, I'm going down to Nashville, and I'm hosting something for the Americana Awards. I'm hosting the showcase of Atomic Music Group. That is my booking agency who does all my touring and stuff. So these are all bands from Atomic Music Group, and I will be the host all day from 4 o'clock until, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 4 o'clock. It's like a daytime thing, or 5 o'clock or something. But that'll be fun. Hey, look at this shout out from Soiled Kimono in the Super Chats. Shout out to Mika and his insatiable appetite for bologna. I'm a bologna man. It's been 100 years, but I have since I've eaten bologna, but my memory serves me right. I like bologna. Brainino, what do you want to do? You want to get in the Qualm box, or do you want to do the other thing first? All right, Brainino's still trying to get her bearings here. So, Squeeb, you tell me what you think we should do right now.
Hey, Clownvis.
What do you think we should do?
Sorry to interrupt. The show is going great tonight, dude.
I know. So far, real smooth. What's up, dude?
Yeah. Hey, look, man. There's a segment that we haven't done in a long time. We used to do it all the time, like every night. And we haven't done it in a while. I think we should do it tonight.
I know what you're talking about. Cooking with Clownvis?
No, not Cooking with Clownvis. It's a different segment, even more popular than Cooking with Clownvis. We haven't done it in a long time.
Snack Talk? Squeeb Snack Talk?
No, Snack Talk is great, but that's not what I'm thinking of. One more guess.
Let's talk to Mama! No,
dude. It's Fun Fan Art. We used to do it all the time, and now we don't do it every night. It seems like we only do it once in a blue moon, so I figured why not tonight be that blue moon, and we do it now. So, can we do it?
Can we do what?
Fun Fan Art.
Right now?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Woohoo! Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art.
It's been a while. Let's do a little Fun Fan Art, huh? Yeah, baby! I'm gonna do Fun Fan Art. Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art, Fun Fan Art. Yeah! Nuffy everybody, Nuffy's in the house. Nuff Naff Rat is here. We haven't seen him all summer long. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fun Fan Art, a flagship segment on a truly legendary show, Clownvis to the rescue. If you'll remember, when the show started, a lot of people were what do you call that? Forlorn? Four-legged? Laid? A lot of people didn't have jobs. A lot of people got stuck at home for a long time. And a lot of creativity was put into artwork that ended up being dedicated to this show. Clownvis art, Squeeb art, Bringing in 95 art, Clownvis to the rescue art. So much of that was being done. We took it to a segment where if you were a fan and you could tell you had fun making it, then technically that would be art, and that would be good enough for us. So it's a segment called Fun Fan Art. We don't do it as much as we used to, but I want to do it tonight. We've got some backed up. And before we start, I want to say this: if you've sent in fun fan art over the last however many months, if you don't see your fun fan art tonight, feel free to email it again to clownvistotherescue@gmail.com, and we will make all your fun fan art dreams come true. But listen, enough of my yakking. Let's check in with the man that's here. I can't even believe I'm talking to him face to face. Nuff Naff Rat.
Hi, Clownfish. How you doing, mate?
Hey, what's up, Trash Mouse? How are you?
Doing fine, mate. Doing real good.
All right, well, good, man. Where you been? I haven't seen you all summer long.
Just scurrying about, looking for a bite here, looking for a bite there. Rummaging about through bins and whatnot. Nothing too exciting.
All right. Well, did you find anything cool in the bins? Tell us a good story.
Nothing to write home about. No, nothing to write home about.
All right, well, if people wonder why we don't have you on every night, this is why. Hey, let's get into it, Nuffy. That's fun.
Yeah, let's get into it, Clownvis. It's been a while. Fun fan art.
All right, let's get into it. We got some great fun fan art. Guys, but Nuffy, don't listen to this. Between me and you, you'd think that a rat that gets into all the nonsense that Nuff Naff gets into, if he went out scurrying around all summer long, we haven't seen him, you'd think he would have some stories. But hey, I'm not a producer of the show. I'm just the talent. I can't tell people what to do. Hey, here's the fun fan art that you've all been waiting for. We got a lot of them, man. I'm gonna kind of drop a load of fun fan art on you right here, ladies and gentlemen. First one up is from a very prolific fun fan artist. We've heard a lot from her, seen a lot from her. Amy Chambers sent this in. This is very straightforward, very... thank you. I know, so you guys are excited. I mean straightforward as in this is actually just a colored-in page from Clownvis to the Rescue, Activities and Beyond Volume 2, which is available right now at clownvistotherescue.com. And boy, this is the perfect coloring in of the picture. That's exactly what it is. K. Cougar Mellencamp in the super chats says your pool party. Nuff Naff showed up. You did. Nuff Naff went to a pool party with them crazy cats. Hey, speaking of Nuff Naff, Nuffy, this is Amy Chambers. I know you've seen her stuff before. What do you think?
Chambers, nice to see your work again on Fun Fan Art. Great job staying in the lines and using your imaginativity and creativity. I truly say, wow.
All right, Nuff Naff making up some words. That's all right. You can make up words here. Amy Chambers, you get the art bell. Amy Chambers gets the art bell, and so does this guy, J.W.D. Jonathan W. Davis. Jonathan W. Davis sending in this hardcore measle banger. This is a measle banger. I'll tell you what, measle banger or not, this is a great picture and a great GIF. This is a GIF. I like when they're GIFs. It moves the art along, if you will. Nuff Naff, have you ever seen anything like this?
Jonathan W. Davis strikes again. This is very fun to look at. But Clownvis, I am not familiar with this gentleman. Please tell me, who is this macho man?
This is Macho Man.
All right then.
That's Macho Man. I don't know what you want me to say, Weasel, or whatever your name is. Nuff Naff. That is great. And look at this. Jonathan W. Davis, you get the bell. Speaking of Macho Man, look at this macho tat on the arm of Genevieve Gould. I believe that's an arm. Hey, I don't play the guessing game around here. But when it comes to Macho Man Randy Savage tattoos, the only way to spice it up. Can I get the measle drop in here? Can we pull the measle drop in here? Let me pull the measle drop in here just so I can. We've never been in this room since we've had the measle drop.
Measles!
Oh, that's right. We gotta make the measle drop bigger. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna loop the measle drop for 1 second here. I'm gonna loop the measle drop so I can get it right there. There we go. I'm just doing this for. I'm just saving us time. I'm just saving us time. Now I can use the measle drop anytime. Hey, if you're gonna have a Macho Man Randy Savage tattoo, the only way to make it cooler is take a Sharpie and write.
Measles!
That's right, Genevieve Gould. How cool. Hey, Genevieve, what's your name? Trash Mouse? Nuff Naff Rat, what do you think of this?
Look at that tattoo. I love it, Genevieve. Very macho. What's more macho than a tattoo of a macho man named Macho Man?
Yeah, that's Macho Man. Great job, Genevieve.
Macho indeed. I love it.
It's been, I miss hearing Nuff Naff's voice. Genevieve, thank you very much for your addition. Head right down to the shop and just get that tattooed on. See if they will tattoo that for free because it's such a good idea. We got a lot more fun fan art. I'm going to look at more. This is fantastic. This was sent in by Vinicus. Look at this. Vinicus sent this in. It's Clownvis in the style of the Hatchet Man, the Psychopathic Records logo. Hatchet Man, but it's Clownvis, and instead of a hatchet, I have my horn, and I'm running like the Hatchet Man. And it says Clownvis gathers, which means I go to the gathering of the Juggalo. Not only do I go to the gathering of the Juggalos, I technically gather. I like to hang out there. I like to meet everyone I can. I like to get my feet wet. I like to get my elbows rubbed. I like to get wet behind my ears. I like to get my knees dirty. I like to get my shoes broken in. I like to tie my shoelaces together and roll down a hill just for a laugh. That's how I gather. I do love to gather. Yeah, I'll give you the bell on that for sure. I love this, Vinicus. You sent this to me, and I absolutely love it. So thank you, Vinicus. Nuffy, have you seen this? Do you like this?
Hi, Vinicus. Great work. I really like the colours on this one, mate. Hey, Clownvis, did you know that I gather too?
I didn't know you gather.
Oh yeah, I gather.
I've never seen you gather.
Yeah, I gather garbage from the bin to fill my gullet. Ha ha! That's a little rat humour.
I know. I get it. I don't like it. But it is a good picture, isn't it?
Yeah, Vinicus, great job, buddy. I love it.
Thank you very much, Vinicus. We appreciate you, and I'll see you at the Gathering of the Dreams next year. Can't wait for that. Gosh, we got a couple more, but I don't know which is the best to look at. All right, we got 2 more I'm going to look at. Get ready. Fun fan art always ramps up. I'm not saying the best stuff is last, but I'm saying you never know what you're going to get in the fun fan art world because, it's all so good. Mogala says, who had this album? Suitable for framing? Mogala, in the super chats. I don't know what we're talking about. I completely forgot what that would be in reference to. Who had this album? Suitable for framing? Or is that the name of an album and maybe I guess I just didn't have it? Or is this a question I don't understand? Are you trying to play Stump the Clownvis in the super chats? That is a game that, I guess I can't lose. I don't know the answer, but I like the question. Hey, let's look at this one. Oh my God, we've heard from this animal before. And I don't mean animal hypothetically. I mean an animal. This is, Mr. Biscuits. Mr. Biscuits. Mr. Biscuits is a cat. Yeah. Mr. Biscuits is a cat. It does kind of look like a dog, but that's a cat. And this is Mr. Biscuits emailed us saying that he picked up a job at Squeeb's Tiki Hut over the summer. I did not know that. But obviously it's true because Mr. Biscuits. By the way, Mr. Biscuits is on Instagram at Mr. Biscuits. O-H, Mr. Biscuits. Very famous cat. More followers than me. The damn cat has more followers than I do. But I'm proud of this cat. Nuff Naff, I know you might have your feelings about cats and everything, but what do you think?
Oh, lordy-da, Mr. Biscuits. What a good doggy.
That's a cat.
No, mate. Look at that thing. That's a dog.
I'm not going to argue balls and strikes, but that is a cat.
Look, Clownvis, I'm sorry, mate. That is a dog.
I'll say it again. I'm not arguing balls and strikes. I know what I know. It's a cat.
Balls and strikes? We're talking cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs? That's apples and oranges.
Apples and oranges? That's 6.5 dozen.
6.5 dozen? That's dollars to donuts.
Dollars to donuts? That's tit for tat.
Tit for tat? That's quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Scratch my back? Takes one to know one.
Easy come, easy go.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
See you later,
alligator. After a while, crocodile. All right, where's that? So it's a cat.
No, he's a dog.
That's not a dog. I'm not going to argue balls and strikes with you. It's a cat.
It's not balls and strikes. It's cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs, that's apples and oranges.
Apples and oranges? That's 6.5 dozen.
6.5 dozen? That's dollars to donuts.
Dollars to donuts? That's tit for tat.
Tit for tat? That's quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Well, takes one to know one.
Easy come, easy go.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile. That's a cat.
That's a dog, mate.
Whatever. It's a cat.
Good dog.
It's not, but thank you very much. Oh, make sure you're. The important thing, the important takeaway from that is to make sure you're following Mr. Biscuits on Instagram. and at Clownvis. Like I said, the cat already has a lot of followers, but a good dog. Hey, here's a big one. Sent in by James Anthony Gray. I love it. I'm just going to jump into this cool video. Watch this. Fun fan art. Dig it, baby. Fun fan art. 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 That is. There it is. This is a big one. James Anthony Gray. We've heard from him before, but this is by far his best work, I'd say. Angelo, I'm gonna get that in 1 second because I gotta say, this is I'm no expert, but yeah, I am. I'm Clownvis, and this is fun fan art, so I am an expert. This is absolutely perfect. It is, in my mind, it's instant Hall of Fame worthy. I'm not saying it's fully inducted yet, but it is Hall of Fame worthy. James Anthony Gray. Nuffy, what do you think?
James Anthony Gray! This is fantastic, mate. I've got to say, out of all the fun fan art that we've looked at tonight, this piece that we're looking at right here would be the only piece that I would eat.
What? You're not supposed to eat it. No, we're not eating it. That's a fan.
Now, don't be ridiculous, Clownvis. I mean, I'm gonna nibble up the foam that makes up your face around the edge of the fan. Come on, don't be ridiculous, Clownvis. All I'm saying is I have waited all fun fan art long for something that I could nibble. I cannot nibble a dog. I cannot nibble a tattoo. I cannot nibble a gif of a macho man. But I'm looking at some coloured foam that in my rat brain says, that might be good for a chew.
No, you're not. You can't chew it. That's not. The whole point of fun fan art is that it would live on.
James Anthony Gray, I love it. I want to chew it up, mate.
You're,
Let me give it a chew.
You cannot chew the fun
Come
fan
on,
art.
just a bite.
No.
Just a chew.
No chewing.
Just a little chew.
Absolutely not. This work.
Just a chew. All right, sorry, mate. I don't like it. It's good fun fan art.
It's good fun fan art. Thank you very much. And Nuff Naff, do yourself a favor and I've gone cross-eyed. Where's the Nuff Naff going out room? Squeeb, can you throw on the Nuff Naff going out room? Nuff Naff. Tell them how to get us their fun fan art.
Hi, it's me, Nuff Naff Rat, here to talk about fun fan art. Do you have fun fan art that you want to share with the world? Send it to us at clownvistotherescue@gmail.com. We'll make all your fun fan art dreams come true. You can trust me. I'm Nuff Naff.
Hey, this is... Whoa, hey, this is me. Hey, gang, we're halfway there. Halfway through the week. We got some fun fan art under our belt. I got to give a couple of super duper chat shout-outs right here. Check this up. My main man, Angelo de Guzman. Angelo says, hey, Papi V. On behalf of little Aaron, I am going to be starting the cover art for her album soon. Stay tuned and stay awesome, Clowny. We're all excited. Little Erin, who sings the opening theme song, she's been working on an album. She's got the record deal. Now she's got Angelo in line to do the cover art. We all can't wait. And check it out. Here's another good one from Mr. B. who just so might be Mr. Biscuits, the dog. Much clown love with a nice, a sizable super chat. Thank you, cat. Mr. B's a cat. All right. We only have time for one of two things. I think I know what we should do. All right. This is what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like this is a better use of my time. And no offense at all to Brainina. I know that she is so excited. Brainina has been asking me since the last episode if she can come and do the Qualm Cam that we've been doing. And Brainina, this is not in any way... I mean this constructively, and I don't mean for this to be harsh in any way. But I saw you in dress rehearsal and what you want to do in there. And if you promise me this, I promise you this. If you're willing to wait until Sunday to do your Qualm Cam, I promise you it would be it'll be that much better. I'll give you can run it by me again. I'll give you a little coaching on your qualms, and we can tighten it up. It'll be so much better. It'll be worth the wait. All right? Thumbs up. Okay. All right. Brainina's giving me the thumbs up. So let's do this. Instead of putting Brainina in the Qualm Cam, we will do that on Sunday night. And I am going to play a very cool Norm Macdonald clip at the end of things after I do shout-outs and everything. But hey, let's go ahead and do 5 or 10 minutes of a clown hall meeting. This is where I take your questions. If you got a question, throw it in the comments. Super chats definitely get my attention first, but I will be trying to answer all the questions that look interesting to me. Let's do it.
Come on in and find your seating. It's time for a clown hall meeting. Got a question you can ask about the future or about the past. I'll always tell the truth, never be misleading. It's time for a clown hall meeting. Clown hall.
Wow, this is fun. Hey, welcome to the clown hall meeting. Just a couple quick questions. I just want to take a couple of quick questions. All right, I don't want to let the dang goose out or something, but I will play the Goose is Loose song in the background while I look for a question.
The goose is loose. The goose is loose. The
Looking for your questions.
The goose is loose. The goose is loose.
I see in the comments, AJ says, where can I get your wine glasses? These are vintage. These are 1976 bicentennial celebration glasses. I found them at antique stores throughout the nation. I try to collect them as many as I can. I have probably less than five now. But I always grab them when I see them. I have auctioned them off in the past. Should we do another King's Cup raffle in the future? We could maybe set up a King's Cup raffle for next Sunday. That gives someone a chance to win a game-used cup. We sell raffle tickets and give a game-used cup. Hey, John Shorney wants to know, ranch or blue cheese? Is there anybody that would really say blue cheese? I mean, I know there is. I've been out with fellas eating wings, and they've said blue cheese, but I'm a ranch man. Kate Cougar Mellencamp says, do you like plant? Well, that's a weird-ass question. What do you mean, do I like plant? Page and plant? Do I like gardening? Do I like vegetation in general? The Tiny Tim book that Tim Heidecker did the audio book for. No, but thank you. I remember that. And I forgot about it, so I'm going to write that down. Tiny Tim. Tim reads Tiny Tim. I absolutely love Tiny Tim. And I absolutely love Tim Heidecker. So what could go wrong there? Does plant mean do I smoke marijuana? Cannabis? Absolutely. I'm 100% pro cannabis. I don't smoke that much, but I'm all about it, you know. I'm all about that lifestyle for anyone it works for. Certainly. The goose is loose. Dan P says, thanks to the unofficial Clownvis Mafia for the birthday shout out. Very kind. If I ever join Facebook, I will be sure to check you folks out. Yeah, I'll give you guys a plug. I'll give the unofficial Clownvis Mafia a plug. You guys, if you watch this show, you probably hear me say pretty often, the unofficial Clownvis Mafia. Now, that is nothing that I have sanctioned. That's nothing that I am in control of. There is a situation, what do you call it? A Facebook group. It's a Facebook group called the unofficial Clownvis Mafia. If you're on Facebook, follow the unofficial Clownvis Mafia. They do good work, and they rally together to help one another, and they help me, and they help everybody. They're like the Rescue Rangers, is what we originally called them, because they reminded me of the Chipmunks, Chip and Dale. Pete Garcia, what is your favorite or most meaningful tattoo that you have? Well, I've said it in the past, tattoos are not meaningful for me. I just get them for fun, for the hell of it. So I would say that my favorite one, I haven't even found it yet. Probably the next one I get. Irish in the super chats. All right, guys, I'm going to dip out of the Clown Hall meeting, and I'm going to do a... what time is it? We got to wrap it up, but we got to look at the sea monkeys, all right? Can we jump straight to the sea monkey room? All right. We got to feed the sea monkeys tonight. My little monkeys are growing. It has been 6 days since I hatched them. So it's time to give them some growth food. Irish in the super chats. Much clown love to everyone. I'm going to feed these sea monkeys. We'll take a good look at them. Check this out. They're going crazy in there. All right, I'll feed the red ones first. Just a little scoop. Just a little scoop. They're just babies. I'm not even going to give them the whole scoop. Lipstick Lego in the comments, super chat saying, this tune was stuck in my head for days. Do you say bubble, bubble, bup, bup? I think it's saying bubble, bubble, pop, pop. Mogala says, don't feed them too much. They'll grow up and move. This is my probably third or fourth, since the show started, probably my third time trying to grow monkeys. I've done it 2 or 3 times in the past. And I know that you definitely can kill them if you feed them too much early. And like you're saying, Mogala, you show them, you give them too much rope, and they hang themselves. All right. Take a good look. Take a good look. Hey, I see in the super chats, Ashley Wright just saying hello because that's what butterflies do. And look at this super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Barrett says, Sean, wake up. There's a snake in my room. Have I ever told you guys a story about, I can't remember if I've ever told you that story or not. Ashley Wright has a shout out she wants to say to the magical Missy. Happy early birthday, magical Missy. What a wonderful name Ashley's friends have. Magical Missy. The magical Missy birthday is coming soon, but not today, because she's wishing you a happy early birthday. Sean Barrett once thought that I was absolutely crazy because I thought there was a snake in my room. I thought there was a rattlesnake in my room, and it turned out to just be a plastic bag blowing in a fan, an oscillating fan. But I thought it was a snake. Gailski in the super chat says, have a special Friday, Mama Joni. You are the tits, and I love you to bits. I can only say it rhymes with Smurf Day. Mwah. What rhymes with Smurf Day? I know what rhymes with Smurf Day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lot of people's favorite part of the show. Mine included. This is when you, the people, get to have a voice. And I am simply but a clown-shaped mouthpiece for things bigger than I. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about shout-outs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do shout-outs. This is a free program, ladies and gentlemen, 100% free. You freeloaders, take note. You have a home here. It is always fine to watch this show and never give $1. If you see something you like at clownvistotherescue.com, give it a buy if you can. And if you can't, no shame, no shade your way. And one way that we do support the show around here is with this segment we call Shoutouts. Now, this is something where you can write in anything you want to shout out. An old-fashioned FM dedication, if you will. Make a shout-out to a friend, a family member, yourself. Plug what you got going on, whatever you want. Unless I decide not to read it. I do have final say, but I'm very, very liberal with my shout-out reads. If you want to make a shout-out on the next live show, all you got to do, read the scroll below me. Send a $5 or more donation to Venmo at Clownvis or PayPal, clownvistotherescue@gmail.com. Let us know in the notes what you want us to say, and I'll make personally sure all your shout-out dreams come true. Let me take a drink. Let me wet my whistle. I gotta wet my whistle. This is the homie Zach playing guitar. Yeah, Zachy! I'm going to read these shout-outs, and remember, I'm going to play that cool Norm Macdonald clip at the end of the show. I'm going to start with some Harold Dufresne shout-outs, an HD block, if you will. Harold Dufresne shout-out to the mail service. We finally started getting mail service back down here, which is awesome. Because now we can get all those pesky bills that are past due. Wah, wah. Another Harold Dufresne shout-out to Kelly and Ryan. Congrats on the awesome new comfortable mattress. Just think if you guys could charge $100 for every unofficial Clownvis Mafia member to lay on your comfortable mattress for an hour, you could get a huge chunk of your mortgage paid off. I'm in. Harold Dufresne once again. Gentlemen and ladies. Harold Dufresne shout out to my secret friend who works for the power company that put in a secret work order to get all my dangerous pine trees near my house cut down. The trees were only supposed to get cut down to the below power lines, but because we fed the workers jambalaya and we offered them all alcohol, spiked lemonade, they cut those trees to the ground. Bahiga to them and their alcoholic tendencies. Bahiga to bribing with jambalaya. Hey, lumberjack, come take a ladle full of jambalaya and get to jacking that lumber. Aw, this is from Patty. Patty, once the unofficial leader of the unofficial Clownvis Mafia, now seems like they're turning against her. It's hard for me to keep up, but Patty says, holy moly. Here's a personal Patty shout out to Travis Deep Dish Lands and to Ken Elmo Fan 69 Treadway. Boys, I'm so sorry to hear about the dual brain damage you both received from that nasty fall you took when you were together sitting in a tree. You know what they say, first comes love, then comes marriage, but gravity is a real bastard. But hey, I know what'll help your busted brains. Applebee's! My treat, Bahiga boys! Yes, I'll have the apple and he'll have Dubbies! I love Applebee's. Not being funny or nothing, I love Applebee's. Sean Barrett knows. We went to Applebee's 2-3 times just the other night. A couple weeks ago. Hey, from John W. Davis, we heard him in Super Fun Fan Art tonight. Dear Clownvis, this shout out is to Brainina. The question, with you bringing up Small Wonder, it made me realize Brainina reminds me very much of the robot girl on there. Is it possible that Brainina is a rebuilt Vicky, or at the very least does she have the same snark subprocessor? What's the story, Morning Glory? Inquiring minds want to know. Sincerely, Jonathan W. Davis, Esquire. Johnny, I don't want to be the one to... I feel bad being the one to tell you this, Johnny. Small Wonder that's fake. Small Wonder is fake. Vicky the Robot is fake. It's a sitcom. And not even a real sitcom. It's actually just one of them glitchy, was never even there sitcoms. And it actually was Billy Corgan as a child. And things get mixed up. But we're real. Brainina 95 is a real robot. That's like saying, is she like the Lost in Space robot? No, she's real. Recirculation Art. Shout out from Recirculation Art going to Crazy Clown Joey Davola. If you are having problems with this goose running around your show, reach out to fellow clown Joey Davola. He can put the kibosh on this goose. He's kiboshed before, he'll kibosh again. James Raouf of recirculation art. Recirculation art, we appreciate you. Send me all the numbers for them Goose bounty hunters. I feel the Goose may return. Harold Dufresne again. Harold Dufresne, 91st birthday shout out to Mr. Norbert Katarowski Sr. Even though I don't know you personally, you sound like an amazing man. Have an amazing day, and Bahiga. Wow, Norbert Sr., happy birthday. Harold Dufresne, listen to this. This is a good one. This is a Harold Dufresne shout out that means something. A Harold Dufresne Hurricane Relief Update. Since the Clownvis community started the relief fund, I'm excited to say that we have cooked and served over 1,400 meals to hungry folks who are still without power in this community, and there are still funds left over for more meals and other things to help the community out. I can't say this enough. Bahiga to you all. And I will back that up too, guys. That was all you. I did not drive that. I only donated like the rest of you guys. You guys started it. You moved it along. You generated enough money to one guy to help his community who they are still, some of his neighbors still out of power. I'll say it again, over 1,400 meals served. They were making chili dogs, they were making spaghetti, they were getting ice cream sandwiches, and they were letting the neighborhood swing by for a bite. Over 1,400. That's fantastic. With still money to burn. And you got to think, how much does a plate of spaghetti cost? I don't know. I'm not a cop. I ain't never paid for a plate of spaghetti. Maybe in a cafeteria. Hey, from Travis Lands, again, the unofficial Clownvis Mafia den mother is a mole. Talking about Patty. And as such, we should assume she's never actually even seen an episode. Hashtag blind justice. I don't know what Patty could have done wrong. I don't know what a mole would be. Who's ratting on who? Who's keeping secrets? Why are you guys keeping secrets from Patty? Oh. Okay. I forgot we got a serious situation on our hands here. I'm going to read these two, and then we're going to do something called a Macdonald Cyclone. We haven't done this before. These two shout-outs. This is one from Ken Treadway. Dearest Clownvis, as you are aware, my assignment in Vegas is nearing its end. The Gospel of Clownvis has been resonating. I'll be back in the house live on Sunday night. I'm sure you've missed me as much as I've missed you. Love, your best friend, Ken. Ken, I don't know you. You're a delusional baby. I've never sent you on a mission to Las Vegas to do any work on my behalf. So, hey, if you're a tourist that was just walking around Las Vegas and some look who's talking now style baby started talking to you and talking about me, take it with a grain of salt. Amy Chambers wants to say, it's a midweek pick-me-up. Thanks for that awesome song. Amy Chambers, we saw your artwork today. We heard the midweek pick-me-up song. Now this is where it gets crazy. I feel like I should change the music. All right, this is... We'll keep it. This is what's called in the industry. This is the last few shout-outs, but they are all sent in by one person. If I'm not mistaken, this is the record set for shout-outs. I believe the record before this was 8. I believe the record was 8 shout-outs. A prolific Clownvis fan has sent in a whopping 10 shout-outs. And they were sent in by superfan Kate McGlone. Kate McGlone, we are calling this block of shout-outs the McGlone Cyclone, and here we go! A McGlone Cyclone shout-out to the dude who had us waste an entire Saturday extending fencing for him. And then showing us he is still an escape artist. The dude. Really? The dude. That's shout-out number 1. Shout-out number 2. A shout-out to the sweet, sweet Miss Daphne, who is a very good girl and a great Dane. Thank you for not eating me, which you could definitely do. I promise you endless pets and treats as long as we keep it that way. We're in the middle of a McGlone cyclone. Kate McGlone says shout out to the King's Arcade. The King's Arcade. Good shout out, Kate. Kate McGlone shout out again. Shout out to Clownvis Presley. That's me. For being the swell clown that he is. And for giving us 2 great nights of programming every week. I don't think I'd make it without you, boss. You really know how to pick me up whenever I need it. And that's what I appreciate about you. That's what I appreciate about a McGlone Cyclone. When the energy is going like this, it gets reciprocal. I get some blowback. You get some blowback. Shrapnel here, shrapnel over there. It's a McGlone Cyclone. Who's it gonna be next? Look out, it's a shout out to the Sea Monkeys. It's a McGlone Cyclone. Shout out once again from McGlone to shout out to Drunk Me for hiding all the fun adult stuff from myself on Friday night. These past few days have been a real buzzkill. Kate McGlone, hiding her own goodies from herself in an altered state, and then can't find her stuff. Been there, done that. Ding dang, doong dang. If you think we're out of the McGlone Cyclone, we're not. Shout out to the $15 t-shirt sale at clownvistotherescue.com. It's fun for the whole family, dogs included. Buy your dog a $15 t-shirt. Dogs are worth $15. Kate McGlone, a shout out to shout outs because I haven't done any in a bit. Well, the McGlone Cyclone more than makes up for any missing shout-outs. Only 2 more in this cyclone. A shout-out to the legendary Harold Dufresne for looking out for his community and for making a real difference. He truly is a saint. That's why we call him Saint Dufresne. Very true. Final shout-out of the cyclone. Let's make it an even 10 tonight, Clownvis, and you did. Kate McGlone did it, ladies and gentlemen. The first Clownvis fan to successfully send in 10 shout-outs, shattering the previous record of 8 shout-outs, which maybe that was, I want to say maybe that was Galeski. I hope I'm not wrong about that, but I know that there's been some serious shout-out contenders before, but that almost makes you an official show sponsor. If you want to do a cyclone, maybe send an email to us and I can tell you the dollar amount to put your name throughout the whole show, all right? You can sponsor the show as a fan if you want, if it passes the board, and the board is just Brainina and Squeeb and Robert Dog, and he doesn't even talk. Right? I mean, we can make him talk, but hey! If you want to make a shout out on the next live show, it's easy to do. All you got to do is send a $5 or more donation to Venmo at Clownvis or PayPal clownvisrescue@gmail.com. We'll make all your shout out dreams come true. Shout out. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Hey, what a fun show we've had tonight. You guys know we've gone over a little bit of time tonight, but if it was up to me, I could do this all night long. I love you guys. I love you guys hang out. Like I said at the top of the show, since I was a young boy, and I'm not going to get emotional or anything. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But since I was a young boy, Norm Macdonald has been my absolute favorite. And I can't even give there's no point in giving a beautiful, perfect eulogy because so many other people luckily feel the same way. He affected the comedy community greatly, and that's an understatement. And Buffy Sanitizer in the chat says that the Clownvis chat section gives me hope for humanity. It's all love, baby. It is a beautiful world that we've curated here, and that is thanks to you guys, man. It's all organic. And so let me break this down for you real quick. I'm going to play this cool clip that you guys probably haven't seen, and then we're just going to go to the whatever the hell you call them, credits, and close it up. But me being such a fan of Norm, I've seen him. Since the late '90s when I started seeing him on cable television when I got cable television, probably 1987, on the Ha channel, which later became Comedy Central, and then MTV's half-hour comedy hour, and you would see Norm on these things before he was ever famous, and he was just head and shoulders above the rest. I don't want to talk about it. I don't feel like getting that deep about it. But let me tell you this. I got to say that he's always been there, and that's why I'm talking about. I wouldn't be. I can easily be an emotional guy, and I don't want to be. I didn't know Norm personally. There's no point in, he affected so many people. It's I'm not trying to make it about me at all, and I'm not trying to get up here and get emotional on my show. But I got to talk about Norm because that's why he's the reason I'm here. Let me pull this up and I will show you guys this real quick. This is something cool that I'm just going to show. I saw Norm hundreds of times. I don't know how many times I saw him. Every couple of years, I would see him somewhere in small clubs, big clubs, absolutely weird situations. And I was out in LA for years. I got to see him in a lot of cool situations. Well, this is one situation. This was back in 2010. I was just there as a fan. It happened. Went down in L.A. Tom Green was interviewing Norm Macdonald at a very small theater, and this was on no one's radar really. This was in the early days of Twitter, and I was following Tom Green on Twitter before Norm was ever on Twitter. And Tom Green was an early bird. He said, "Hey man, I'm trying to get this brewing here. I'm going to be doing this at the place called the Smod Castle. Not there anymore, but it used to be in Hollywood, owned by Kevin Smith. Cool little podcasting live theater. Anyway, I went just as a fan, not as a guy trying to get no gigs with these guys or nothing, just as a fan. I went and I sat there and I watched Tom interview Norm, and it was all I wanted to be. I'm saying there's probably 12 people in the audience, And I had talked to Tom Green as a fan just for a minute before the show, and he knew that I was a super fan of Norm. I'm a super fan of his. And when it came down to the end of the show, Tom was looking for questions for Norm, and there wasn't a lot of hands going up. As a matter of fact, there was no hands going up because, like I said, there wasn't many people there, and people are in awe of Norm. So Tom, looking for questions, just without me raising my hand, just points to me. He just knows that I would have a question, I guess. And he says, "What's your question?" And I just stood up. I go, I saw Norm about a year ago at a small club, and Norm, you did something that I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. He just, first of all, let me set this up. It was 2 nights in a row. Maybe it might have been even the same night. I saw 2 shows, a late show and an early show of Norm at a small comedy club. And he absolutely killed the first show. And the second show, he just didn't care. Didn't tell a single joke, looked at his watch the whole time, and it was still fun. I was dying laughing. Anything he ever did was funny to me. And dying laughing. And then so he ended it, but the last 15 minutes of his set, the last 10, 15 minutes of his set, with this long, but perfectly executed, like a limerick or a poem or something, this old cowboy poem. And he didn't really give it any setup. All he said was a guy taught me this at the airport bar last night, and I remembered it. And I had no idea what that was about, and I'd seen him before. And since he never mentioned this long, weird cowboy limerick. So when I was seeing him at this live small thing where I got to ask a question, I did ask him. I said, "What was this? What was that long cowboy limerick?" Well, he told me it was it was written by Shel Silverstein, and since I've Googled it, and it's the ballad of you'll hear it in a minute. Ballad of Billy. I'm forgetting it right now, but you'll hear it in just a second. Something Shel Silverstein wrote for Playboy. It's just an endlessly long cowboy poem, but I love it. And I asked Norm if he could, I just asked him what it was. He goes, "You want me to do that?" I said, "Yeah, please." And he goes, "All right." And he thought about it. It took him about a minute. And Tom Green says, "All right, let's just go to another question." Finally, Norm goes, "No, I got it." And I don't know. This might be like 4 or 5 minutes long, but this is just shows what a great brain he had, and I love him. And I'm not trying to make this about me, but I love that technically he's talking to me here. Love you guys.
The devil walked into Linnabaug's on a rainy Nashville night as the lost souls sat and sipped their soup in the yellow neon light. Devil, he looked around the room, then he got down on his knees. He said, "Is there anyone among you scum who will roll these dice with me?" Now Reddy just looked away and took another sip of beer. Eddie, he just strummed his guitar and pretended not to hear. Vincey said, "Not me, I'll pass. I've had my share of hell," and kept scribbling on a napkin with some song he was sure it'd sell. Ronnie kept whispering low to the snuff queen clutching at his sleeve. Somebody coughed and the devil scoffed and he turned on his heel to leave. "Hold on," said the voice from the back of the room, "before you walk out of that door. If it's some action you're looking for, friend, well, I've rolled some dice before." And there stood Billy Markham. He'd been on the scene for years, singing all them raunchy songs of the town we want to hear. He'd been cut and bled 1,000 times and his eyes were wise and sad. All his songs were the songs of the street. All his luck was bad. "I know you," says Billy Markham, "from many a dark and funky place, but you always spoke in a different voice and you wore a different face. While me, I've gambled here on Music Row with hustlers and with whores, and hell, I ain't afraid to roll them devilish dice of yours." "Well, you can get down," says the devil, "just as if you was going to pray. Take these dice in your luckless hands to tell you how the game is played. You get one roll and you bet your soul, and if you roll 13, you win, and all the joys of flesh and gold are yours to touch and spend. But if that 13 don't come up, you better kiss your ass goodbye and will your useless bones to God, 'cause your goddamn soul is mine." 13, says Billy Markham. "Well, I've played in tougher games. I've loved ambitious women, and I've rode on wheelless trains. So give me room, you stinking fiend, and let it all unwind. Ain't nobody rolled a 13 yet, but this just might be the time." Billy Markham, he takes the dice. "The dice are as heavy as stones. They should, the devil cries, 'cause they're carved from Jesus' bones." Billy Markham, he turns the dice, and the dice, they have no spots. "Sorry," says the devil, "but they're the only dice I got." "Well, shit," says Billy Markham, "I really don't mean to bitch, but I never thought I'd stake my soul on a sucker's game like this." "Well, then walk away," says the devil. "Ain't nobody tying you down." "Walk away where?" says Billy Markham. "This is the only game in town. But I really should say, before I make my play, that if I should chance to lose, I will this guitar to some would-be star who ain't afraid to sing the honest blues, who ain't afraid to say the words like damn or shit or fuck, who ain't afraid to bare his ass on the stage where he makes his bucks. But if he should play this guitar safe, sing some sugary lies, I'll haunt him till we meet in hell. Now give me them fucking dice." And Billy Markham, he takes the dice and he yells, "Come on, 13. And the dice, they roll and they come up blank. "You lose," the devil screams. "But I really should say, before we go on our way, I sure do like your style. Of all the fools I played and beat, you're the first lost with a smile." "Well, shit," says Billy Markham, these odds were too damn bad. 13 years in Music Row, it's the best damn chance I've had." So Billy Markham and the devil, they walk out of Linnabaug's door, leaving Billy's beat-up guitar lying there on the floor. And if you go into Linnabaug's now, you can see it there today, hanging from a nail on a wall of peeling gray. Billy Markham's old guitar that nobody dares to play.